Eye surgery is unique in that you have a very narrow margin of error because the eye is so small. The status of the eye in a person's body can tell you a lot about how healthy the rest of the body is. So if a patient has diabetes, high blood pressure, you can see that manifest in the eye as well as in other parts of their body. Immediately after I graduated from college, I went to Ghana with this organization called Unite for Sight that aims to eliminate preventable blindness. I participated in eye camps in rural areas there. We did things such as treat glaucoma, give out glasses, and we also performed cataract surgeries and pterygium surgeries. When I saw how grateful the patients were after they regained their sight, I knew that this was the right field for me. It's a really fulfilling field, and I really love performing delicate eye surgeries under the microscope. It lets me play out a part of my personality that's, very meticulous and, perfectionist. Working at Downstate has been wonderful. It's been a great experience. I've been here since 2019, and the patients here are very nice, very grateful, and, you can see a lot of pathology here and, really make a difference. My parents were born in South Korea. They immigrated to the US around 1980. I was born here, and I have an older sister. I grew up in a Korean-speaking household, so my mom and dad, they spoke Korean with us. It was a mix of traditional and modern in terms of my parents did encourage us to assimilate into American society. They gave me and my sister very American-sounding names, and we spoke obviously English at school, but when we went home, we spoke mostly Korean. Growing up, my father, he studied for his PhD while I was young, so I watched him, work hard academically, and I think that really instilled in me, a really good work ethic. When COVID was at its peak, there were a lot of anti-Asian attacks, and that was really frightening. You hear about, women being pushed, off the platform and, different attacks in their home. Once when I was walking back home after a long day at work in the hospital working with COVID patients, I was stopped on the street and somebody yelled something to me along the lines of, go back to China. That was really hurtful to me, especially since, I had just spent the day, working really hard, using the N95 and, helping treat COVID patients. And, I know that comes from a place of ignorance, and I try not to take it personally. And I hope that, as we just all become more educated and more used to interacting with people from all sorts of backgrounds, that, that will be a thing of the past. When a person or a patient may think about a surgeon, a picture of me may not come to mind. So I think that it's important by, supporting other females who want to go into the field and mentoring them to encourage people to break the stereotypes and show people that people of all shapes, sizes, and colors can be surgeons.